Alright, what's up guys, Unification here, and today I'm with Door2Darkness.
Hi everyone, it's Door2Darkness.
Alright, and today we are talking about the possible connection between Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Kingdom Hearts Key. So, at the end of Dream Drop Distance, Sora goes back to the realm of sleep, to thank, the Dream Eaters, kind of. Actually, it wasn't never really said that's what it was for, but everyone just kind of assumed that because of the way he went back and just kind of looked for the Dream Eaters in a way. But that was kind of a pointless ending, if you think about it, because that was like the after credit scene, and that was kind of weird for an after credit scene. It seemed kind of pointless. There wasn't really much to it.
Yeah, I think that people sort of didn't really think about it that much because it was sort of followed by the Kyrie thing and all that kind of stuff. But it's quite possible that since Square said that Kingdom Hearts 3 is pretty much going to pick up where Dream Drop Distance left off, that Sora is still going to be in the realm of sleep at the start of Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's what that scene was about, rather than just him thanking the Dream Eaters pointlessly.
Yeah, definitely. And now if we think back to Kingdom Hearts Key, now there is a possibility, and it's kind of been hinted at a lot, and it's almost kind of confirmed. I don't want to say it is, but it is in a way confirmed to be in the realm of sleep. And now that we see kind of the connection between all these games, how they could all be connected, the secret trailer that you actually saw that was shown at the 2.5 launch event, a lot of people are saying that took place in what looks like Daybreak Town.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought when I saw it, having sort of played a bit of Kingdom Hearts Key. It seemed to me like they were showing that Daybreak Town will appear in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes, so they showed, it was in a library, right?
Yeah, Sora was in a library. He didn't really do anything there, but...
Yeah, so it was in a library, and this was, I believe that the same library that everyone says it looks like is in Kingdom Hearts Key as well. So that kind of provides kind of an entry point for how Sora would be in the realm, in Daybreak Town if it is in the realm of sleep. The entry from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance ending in the realm of sleep, and the possibility of its that's being where it picks up, because it's kind of been hinted at now. There's really no reason for Sora to have gotten back to the realm of sleep in all seriousness. And then for it to end like that was kind of weird, so I think it would make sense for that to be an entry point for Sora finding Daybreak Town and having Kingdom Hearts 3 pick up from there, and having kind of that connecting into Key.
Yeah, and since Sora was in the library, it's quite possible that he's going to be sort of reading, since that's what you do in libraries generally.
Yeah.
So he could be reading up on things which are going to be important in the story. Like things about the Keyblade War, which could also link it to that sort of opening scene that was in one of the 2.5 trailers between Xehanort and Ericus, where Xehanort's kind of explaining stuff while Sora's working it out and that sort of thing.
Yeah. So back to the kind of the story synopsis I think it was the story synopsis for Kingdom Hearts 3. It kind of described some things that kind of makes sense for the game to go back to the realm of sleep, and for the game to take place in the realm of sleep. And then the connection between Xehanort as well. So it's kind of assumed now, well, it was part of a theory that I made a while ago, in my, Kingdom Hearts Keys in the Realm of Sleep video, that young Xehanort, during the time of Dream Drop Distance, could have been in the realm of sleep. If Key is in the realm of sleep, then he could have gone to somewhere where Kingdom Hearts Key takes place and got in the Keyblade that belonged to someone who was supposed to be a foreteller. And that was kind of described in a 2.5 secret movie. I think it was in Recoded, where young Xehanort speaking with Zigbar in Hollow Bastion in Ansem Study, where he says he's going to try to get that Keyblade. And what was that?
Nothing.
Okay. And young Xehanort if young Xehanort was there, then this had to be during the time when he was kind of traveling between realms and time periods. So he could have, during kind of a time between Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts Key, and Kingdom Hearts 3, could have went into the realm of sleep to where Key takes place and gotten that Keyblade. It kind of all connects, and that would also kind of explain how he would find about the Lost Masters, which obviously no one else knows about at the time when he comes back to his own time and speaks to young Ericus about it.
Yeah, and it's quite possible because of the way that time works kind of weirdly that Xehanort's actually in the realm of sleep and in Daybreak Town at the same time as Sora. He could actually be the person who sort of leads him there. And then, yeah, because he was kind of dodging the question when Ericus asked him in the sort of Kingdom Hearts 3 teaser about where he found out about the Lost Masters. It's quite possible that here, maybe not just Sora finding out about it, we also see how Xehanort found out.
Yeah, definitely. That would be kind of really interesting to see that. And the Kingdom Hearts 3 synopsis, I forget where we saw it. I think that was kind of the first time we ever saw anything of Kingdom Hearts 3 this was released. But it kind of gives the story info and says basically how Sora needs to find the key to return hearts and all that, and needs to find kind of just basically just story details that we don't really know what they are yet. And I think that here could be where Sora finds out about them. Because obviously no one else really knows about it. Like, Yensid hasn't said anything about this stuff, the key to return hearts or anything like that. No one seems to know about it. So I think that this library, wherever Sora is, and the people in this place, in maybe Daybreak Town, could know about this, and that's kind of where the story picks up of what Sora needs to do.
Yeah, I think that sounds quite possible, and it could also serve a sort of practical purpose for the players, because I think in the main games they tried to make it sort of accessible story-wise to newcomers. So like in Kingdom Hearts 2 we saw kind of like some flashbacks to the first game and that sort of thing. In Dream Drop Distance we could read about them. So maybe Square could, or Nomura could use this place of Sora reading about the Keyblade War, and you can find out everything that you sort of need to know in this opening section to make it so that, because Kingdom Hearts' plot is in a bit of a, I won't say a mess, but there's a lot to know before playing. So Sora learning about things here could be part of the way also to teach the players about the stuff that they've missed.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's about it to wrap it up. Basically just to recover everything that we just talked about. Dream Drop Distance ends in the realm of sleep, so this could connect back to Kingdom Hearts Key and start, that could be how Kingdom Hearts 3 starts. And maybe everything is going to connect between the three games at that one point where Dream Drop Distance ends. Anything you want to say to finish up? Make any final points?
Yeah, pretty much sums everything up.
Alright. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Unification out. Peace.
Bye.